Good evening, everybody. How are you all doing? Sorry, I'm just setting up the timer. I'm out of breath from running up and downstairs. I forgot my phone. Right. How are you all doing tonight? Hopefully, very good indeed. Hopefully, everyone's got a drink, like me. And hopefully, you've all had a good week. So, last week was Hannah's quiz. This week, we got mine again. I apologise about my hair in advance, because it's absolutely atrocious at the moment. I cannot wait for the hairdressers to reopen. So, like I said, yes, so Hannah's quiz was last week. This week we've got mine again. So if everybody is ready, we'll start off in about a minute or two. Sorry, someone said a joke on my phone. Right, yes, so what was I saying? I've lost all the thing now. Right, yes, so I can't remember anything. So, anyway, let's just crack on with the quiz. Get your pens and papers ready, and we'll get started. So, here we go. And it's your Friday, the 26th of March, a live stream quiz. I'm completely out of it tonight, so I'm sorry if there's any... Right. Let's just get on with it. Round one, general knowledge. You got your general knowledge as your round one, your connections as round three, and your picture round as round six again. So here we go for round one. Question one. Good luck, everybody. Question one. On a standard QWERTY keyboard, what is the letter What letter is in between the S and F? And why I'm taking off my jacket. My hair is atrocious. Oh, yeah, let me get my live chat up as well. Right, here we go. I've got live chat open so you can talk to me. Yes, it's sort of easy, ma'am. Yeah, it's a bit of a medium difficulty. Right, question two. Trypanophobia is a fear of what? Question three. To the closest 10 miles, how many miles equates to 100 kilometres? So to the closest 10 miles, how many miles equates to 100 kilometres? Question four. Which is furthest east, Liverpool, Edinburgh or Bristol? So, which is furthest east, Liverpool, Edinburgh or Bristol? Question five. What is the common trend with these numbers? 2008, 2024, 2028, 2044, 2048. So what is the common trend with these numbers? 2008, 2024, 2028, 2044 and 2048. What are all them numbers? Question 6. What is Gorgonzola? So what is Gorgonzola? Question 7. Who provides the voice of Wallace in Wallace and Gromit? So who provides the voice of Wallace in Wallace and Gromit? In fact, there is another special quiz coming up, and it's next week, and that's because it's my birthday on Friday next week. So it's my birthday, and we're doing a quiz on my birthday. So everyone who's watching, join us next Friday, and it'll be my birthday. Question 8. What musician was deported from Japan in the 1980s for possession of marijuana? Cannabis. What musician was deported from Japan in the 1980s for possession of marijuana? I am all over the place tonight. Give you about 10 more seconds on this one. Question 9. Lima is the capital city of which South American country? And I know I've pronounced it right because I googled it earlier on how to pronounce it. Lima is the capital city of which South American country? And your final general knowledge question this evening. What is the Queen's surname? So Queen Elizabeth, what is her surname? Right, let's go into your answers. So, general knowledge, swap your papers with anyone if you want to do that. If not, we're just going to crack straight on. So, your question 1 for general knowledge was, on a standard QWERTY keyboard, what is the letter in between the S and F? Well, I'm looking down it right now, and if I've got it written down correctly, it'll be perfect. So it is D. Question 2. Trypanophobia is a fear of what? It's injections. Question 3. To the closest 10 miles, how many miles equates to 100 kilometres? It's 60 miles. And it's 62.137 miles to be exact. Question 4. Which is furthest east, Liverpool, Edinburgh or Bristol? I believe the furthest west out of them is Liverpool. Edinburgh. Needles is okay. You can give yourself a tick for needles, that's fine. I'll give you that. So it's Edinburgh. Or is it Bristol then Liverpool? Might be Bristol then. I think Liverpool's just further west. Question 5. What is the common trend with these numbers? I'm not going to read them all out again, but they're all leap years. Question 6. What is Gorgonzola? That is a cheese. And speaking of cheese, who loves cheese? It's Wallace from Wallace and Gromit. So who provides the voice for Wallace? It's Peter Salis. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but him. Question 8. What musician was deported from Japan in the 1980s for possession of marijuana? It was Paul McCartney. Question 9. Lima is the capital city of which South American country? That is Peru. Well done if you got that one. And question 10. What is the Queen's surname? Well, her name is Elizabeth Windsor. So, what did you get out of 10? Let me know in the chat. Let me know down in the comments if you're watching this on pre-record. I'll give you a little bit of time to review your answers. You've got some new categories coming up in this quiz. One being the next round. I don't know how this one is going to go. I really don't. So this might be the first and only time we see this type of round. I see that we've got some 6 out of 10s coming through, which is really good. Well done. Right, let's crack on with your round 2 then. It is what country? So good luck everybody, but what you're going to see is a picture of a map. You're going to see a picture of a map and each country is labelled to what country it is, except from one, you've got to name the country. So you've got to basically figure out what country it is from its surrounding countries. So, question 1. What country is that? The one in the circle. Just try to keep it a little bit, bit of variety in the quizzes, eh? Question 2. You're looking for this country here, this little creamy one. What country is that? Some of them are more obvious than others. Question 3. It's that blue one in the middle. What country is that? Question 4, again the blue one. Which country is that? You can see Peru in there. You already know it's a South American country. Just a bit of a hint. Question 5. The one with the big arrow pointing to it. Which country is that? And now I have I've blanked out the 2 other surrounding countries from it because I believe this one would be very, very easy if I didn't. But it's just the brown one you're guessing. Question 6. The big orange one in the middle. Do-do-do-do. Also, I'll do a little plug as well. Have you played the football quiz that we had on the channel earlier this week? Go and check it out after the live stream. Question 7. So, this one is the green one right here in the middle. That has the big arrow pointing to it. So this green one here, what is that one? Sort of a geography round, but with a twist. Question 8. This one right here. This orange one. Which one is, what country is that? Question 9. It's this green one in the middle here. I wonder how many of you are waiting for this round to be over. I'll get some people's reactions from it and then we'll see if we'll do it again or not. And last but not least for the round, question 10. That green island just off the rest of the countries, what country is that? And that will complete your what country round 2. So hopefully a lot of you enjoyed it. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I think it was a good idea, so we'll just see what happens. So swap your papers if you need to, or if you're marking them yourself, then feel free to do so. Right, let's go straight into your answers then. So your question 1. The little orange country in between Russia and China. Good luck and well done if you got it. Me, I've got the same answer for 2 questions. It's Mongolia. So well done if you got Mongolia. Question 2. It's that little creamy one in the middle. That is Jordan. This will get the geography buffs out this, won't it? Question 3, the little blue one in the middle of Argentina and Bolivia right there. That is Paraguay. I didn't realise Paraguay was landlocked like that. Question 4, the blue one on the top left there above Peru. It's Colombia. One of the fairly straightforward, obvious ones. Question 5. Now this one, which way did you go? That one is Sweden. Who put Norway? Hopefully everyone put Sweden. I mean, obviously you got Finland on the other side. Question 6, the big orange one in the middle. That is Ukraine. And I didn't realise Ukraine was so big either. Question 7, the green one in the middle there with the arrow. That's Croatia. And I thought Croatia was further up. I'd do naff at this, to be fair. Question 8, the one that's ringed right there, that is Egypt. So well done if you got Egypt. Question 9, the green one with the circle right in the middle there, that is Nigeria. So you've got Niger just above it, but you've got Nigeria just below it. And your final one, the little island off South Africa right there, is of course Madagascar. So well done if you got that. Let me know in the chat what you got out of 10 on that round. It'll be interesting to know if you got more than 5. Or leave it in the comments if you pre-recorded and I'll reply to you. If you're watching it pre-recorded, sorry. Then obviously your round 3 will be your connections round. So just let me know what you got. What did you get out of 10, guys? While we're waiting for answers to come through, we've got a couple of shout outs that shouted out on the post. If you want to shout out, I'm only going to do it if you comment on the Facebook page from now on. So, yeah, so, ma'am, hi to you because you commented on it. Let me see who else commented on it. I know who else commented on it, to be fair, but let me just double check. Who else? Was there only 2 of you? Yeah, it was just the 2 of you. And the best fiance ever, who put me, Hannah. Yes, the best fiance in the world. Where'd I be without you, eh? Right, a Woeful 3 for Hannah. Oh, never. Maureen saying another awful round. However, they're coming out on top by the looks of it. Mam beating Hannah with 4 to her 3. So, well done, guys. I'll ask you all later if you want that round back or not. So, connections round, if anyone is watching this that is new, 9 questions, and then the answers to all of them 9 questions will link up together to make up the answer for question 10, which is what links up the previous 9 answers together. So if 9 was maple, oak, etc., then question 10 would be trees, because they're all types of trees. So, here we go for your connections round 3. Let me know in the comments when you get the connection. Don't let me know what it is, but let's get on with it. So, question 1, round 3 connections. What was the name of the series of battles that consisted of Lancaster versus York? So what was the name of the series of battles that consisted of Lancaster versus York? And Mum doesn't want that round again. Okay, noted. So if you get more than one answer, then you may want to just take a little minute because it needs to fit the link. So of course, don't let me know what the link is, but let me know when you think you get the link. So then question 2. What is the name given to an individual or individuals that rent a property from someone else? Mum thinks she's got the link. That'll be 2 weeks in a row that you've got the link on question 1. So well done if you have. Question 3. What is the name of the beer that is owned by Heineken and was founded in 1852? Hannah thinks she's got it as well. I think it is a fairly obvious, straightforward one this evening, so apologies if you haven't got it already. But don't think too much into it. Question 4. Which actress has played the iconic characters Nan, Lauren Cooper and Julie Jackson? I'm going to replenish my drink with a brand new can. Cheers, everyone. Question 5. What is the type of attack that would occur online? What is the type of attack that would occur online? Freddy's coming in with Man's on Fire. Nine on countries. Well done. Thought you meant it was an answer to one of the questions, Freddie. Question 6. What is an area filled with water, either natural or artificial, that is smaller than a lake, is the definition of a what? I mean, it should just be an area filled with water, either natural or artificial. What is smaller than a lake is the definition of what? Question 7. What movie came out in the year 2000 and was about a coal miner's son in northern England? What movie came out in the year 2000 and was about a coal miner's son in northern England? Yeah, man's not hot. She told me to kill off your jacket. But I told her, man's not hot. Question 8. Which singer has had hits with Someone You Loved and Before You Go? Which singer has had hits with Someone You Loved and Before You Go? Freddie thinks he's got the link as well. Question 9. Which famous Northern Ireland golfer was born on the 4th of May 1989 and has an MBE? Which famous Northern Ireland golfer was born on the 4th of May 1989 and has an MBE? Second question in. Well done, Freddie. If you got it right. And we'll go to your final answer for the connections round, which is, of course, what connects them all together. So the previous 9 answers, what connects all 9 answers together? And that will complete your connections round for this evening. So well done if you got the connection on question 1, 2, 3, 10. Doesn't matter. Well done if you got it. We're going to about find out if you're correct. So swap your papers between each other or do it yourself if you want to. That's completely fine by me. It's all for a bit of fun anyway. And we'll get straight into your answers for this evening's connection round. A lot of people thinking that they got it in question 1. So let's get question 1 out of the way. What was the name of the series of battles that consisted of Lancaster versus York? They were the Battle of the Roses. Question 2. What is the name given to an individual or individuals that rent a property from someone else? That is tenant for maybe a certain actor. Question 3. What is the name of the beer that is owned by Heineken and was founded in 1852? That is John Smith's. Maybe a name that a certain actor might go as in a certain programme. Question 4. Which actress has played the iconic characters Nan, Lauren Cooper and Julie Jackson? That is Catherine Tate. Maybe an actress that has appeared in a TV show. Question 5. What is the type of attack that would occur online? That is a cyber man. Question 6. What is an area filled with water, either natural or artificial, that is smaller than a lake? Forget the rest. It's a pond, which could be a surname for a character in a certain show. You put Matt Smith's. Can you have it? No, John Smith's. Matt Smith's is not correct. You can't have Matt Smith for the beer. What beer is called Matt Smith? Question 7. What movie came out in the year 2000 and was about a coal miner's son in northern England? That is Billy Elliot. I think it's the Billy bit that you'll need out of that. Question 8. Which singer has had hits with Someone You Loved and Before You Go? That is Lewis Capaldi. It is the Capaldi bit that you need out of that, who is incidentally related to a certain actor that might be in this certain show. I think they're cousins, I believe. Question 9. Which famous Northern Ireland golfer was born on the 4th of May 1989 and has an MBE? Sorry, did I spell it wrong? Did I put IE on it? My bad. Yeah, so which famous Northern Ireland golfer was born on the 4th of May 1989 and has an MBE? That is Rory McIlroy. It's Rory that you need out of that as well. Then if everybody got everything right and they understood what the link could be, obviously what connects them all together, that is Doctor Who. It wouldn't obviously be a Smoggie Quizmaster quiz without a Doctor Who question. Well, now we made it around. So, what did you get out of 10? Let me know in the chat. Let me know down in the comments what you got out of 10. That would be brilliant. And then, just before you go on a break, I'll just tell, we'll see what people have got for this round, and then we'll go for a quick break. So, because there's a delay from the stream to the actual from me doing the stream to the stream, I'm seeing the stream down here with the chat. I'm just waiting for this to catch up, so then obviously you guys have all marked it, and then we can converse from there. And then we'll go into a break after that. So 8 out of 10 for Hannah. Would have been 9 if you accepted Matt Smith. Well, you're not having Matt Smith as a beer. No chance. I don't think anyone else would be happy with that. So no. What everyone else get? Let me know. We've got a 9 out of 10 coming through from Shauna Maureen. Well done. What was 7 to 8? My TV is correct. What the answers, mum? They were 7 was Billy Elliot. And number 8 was Lewis Capaldi. Right, so there is a riddle on screen for you to do if you want to do it in the break. But we're going to go for a little break now. Get yourself a drink, go to the toilet, go for a smoke, whatever you want to do. And we'll see you back here after the break with another 3 rounds to go. So, see you in a bit. Hello everybody, we're back. I'm just fixing this because I just dropped my phone. If you did hear that, that's what it was. Just loading up the chat. So yeah, as you can see on screen, the answer to the riddle was the letter R, because cinders, charcoal, ember and fire all have the letter R in it, smoke doesn't. So, right, let me load up that again. Where is it going? There we go. Matt Smith plays for Millwall. Just full of knowledge, aren't you? Got it on question 2. Thought it was chocolate. Yeah, Hannah thought it was chocolate as well. Oh yeah, same case. Yeah, brilliant. Right, no worries then. So, 3 more rounds to go. Your first one, as you can see, is multiple choice. So round 4 is multiple choice. You're going to get given a question, get given 4 answers, I believe it is, and just pick the right one. So here we go for your round 4 of the quiz tonight. If everyone's ready, got the pens and paper at the ready, let's go. Question 1. Which of these is not a brand of coffee? Not a brand of coffee. So 3 of them are. A. Clemson Estate Signature Espresso. B. Ozone Brothers Blend. C. Gold Coated Granules. Or D. Cafe Direct DR. My hair is atrocious. Oh, I can't wait for the hairdressers to reopen. Question 2. In the Google logo, there is only one letter that is yellow. Which is it? Is it A, the second O, B, the first G, C, the only L, or D, the only E? Don't Google it. That was terrible. Question 3. Which ride, joint with Oblivion at Alton Towers, is the most expensive ride to date at the theme park? At Alton Towers, by the way, not just the theme park. So is it A, the Smiler, B, Air, which is now known as Galactica, C, Nemesis, or D, the Wicker Man? So which ride, joint with Oblivion at Alton Towers, is the most expensive ride to date? And this is to build, sorry. So the most expensive ride that they paid to build to date. So A, Smiler, B, Air/Galactica, C, Nemesis, or D, the Wicker Man. If you've never been to Alton Towers, probably just take a guess. Question 4. We'll go through these ones a little bit faster because you can just write a letter down if you want to guess. Which of these is not a real capital city? So they're all real places, by the way, but just 3 of them are capital cities. Is it A, Accra, B, Jerusalem, C, that one, or D, Cochabamba? Cock, sorry. Question 5. Which of these is the UK's most favourite flavour of Walker's crisps? Is it A, ready salted, B, salt and vinegar, C, prawn cocktail, or D, cheese and onion? Too hot in here. So which of these is the UK's most favourite flavour of Walker's crisps? Is it A, ready salted, B, salt and vinegar, C, prawn cocktail, or D, cheese and onion? Question 6. Electorophobia is a fear of what? Is it A, chickens, B, clouds, C, eggs, or D, electrocution? Believe it or not, this is like... It's mad, isn't it? Electorophobia is a fear of what? Chickens, clouds, eggs, or electrocution? Question 7. Which of these was founded on the 24th of September 1952? Is it A, McDonald's, B, KFC, C, Burger King, or D, Subway? Sorry, I just have to move this chat a little bit. So which of these was founded on the 24th of September 1952? Is it A, McDonald's, B, KFC, C, Burger King, or D, Subway? Question 8. Which of these current players has spent the most time at one club in the Premier League? Is it A. Harry Kane for Tottenham, B. Phil Jones for Man United, C. Seamus Coleman for Everton, or D. Mark Noble for West Ham? So which of these current players have spent the most time at one club in the Premier League? Is it A. Harry Kane for Tottenham, B. Phil Jones for Man United, C. Seamus Coleman for Everton, or D. Mark Noble for West Ham? Question 9. Which of these, has the most views on YouTube out of these? Is it A. Gangnam Style, B. Baby Shark, C. Shape of You by Ed Sheeran, or D. Charlie Bit My Finger? God, the B is giving me some bad gas. Which of these has the most views on YouTube? A. Gangnam Style, B. Baby Shark, I'm not going to sing it because it's annoying, C. Shape of You by Ed Sheeran, or D. Charlie Bit My Finger? And your last question for round 4 multiple choice is, what year was the search engine Yahoo founded? Is it A. 1990, B. 1992, C. 1994, or D. 1996? So 90, 92, 94, or 96. When was Yahoo founded? So we'll go into your answers for your round 4 multiple choice. If you want to swap your papers, swap them over now. Give you a couple of seconds. Right, let's get marking. So round 4, question 1 is, which of these is not a brand of coffee? I've actually just made one of them up completely, and it is C. Gold Coated Granules. So if you put C. Gold Coated Granules, give yourself a mark. Question 2. In the Google logo, there is only one letter that is yellow. Which is it? That is the second O. I can't remember what the rest of them are, but yeah, the second O is the only yellow one. And you can Google it now. Question 3. Which ride, joint with Oblivion at Alton Towers, is the most expensive ride to date at the theme park? Is it A. Smiler, B. Aero Galactica, C. Nemesis, or D. The Wicker Man? It's Aero/Galactica. So although they did that really impressive Smiler ride and the newer The Wicker Man, which is a lot newer as well, and The Wicker Man is just made of wood anyway, so that wouldn't have cost anywhere near as much as the rest of them. Nemesis was in like the 1990s, so that wouldn't cost anything nearby, but I am surprised that Air cost a lot more than Smiler. However, at the same time, it's got that thing where you get lifted back on yourself, doesn't it? So yeah, I can understand it. Question 4, just rambling now. Which of these is not a real capital city? Out of any of them 4, it's Cochabamba, which I believe is just a town in South America from when I googled it, I think. Question 5. Which of these is the UK's most favourite flavour of Walker's crisps? Hopefully everybody got this one, but of course it's D. Cheese and onion. Who's done 5 out of 5 so far? Hopefully you are. If you are, you gotta like the video, so give the video a like. Question 6. Electorophobia is a fear of what? A. Chickens, B. Clouds, C. Eggs, or D. Electrocution? It's chickens. Question 7. Which of these was founded on the 24th of September 1952? McDonald's, KFC, Burger King, or Subway? That's KFC. So KFC was founded then. Question 8. Which of these current players has spent the most time at one club in the Premier League? Is it A. Harry Kane for Tottenham, B. Phil Jones for Man United, C. Seamus Coleman for Everton, or D. Mark Noble for West Ham? Mark Noble for West Ham. When I was Googling this, I honestly thought it was Seamus Coleman, because he's been there for donks. Who did he play for anyone else in the Premier League? If anyone knows if he played for anyone else in the league, or can someone Google it right now for me? Because I can't remember if he has, but I think it's just always been at Everton, hasn't he? And I honestly thought it was Coleman. Right. Question 9. Which of these has the most views on YouTube? Is it A, Gangnam Style, B, Baby Shark, C, Shape of You, or Ed Sheeran, and D, Charlie Bit My Finger? It's Baby Shark. I think it just absolutely obliterated every other video that was on YouTube at the time when it came out. Question 10. What year was the search engine Yahoo founded? 1990, 1992, 1994, 1996. That is 1994. Probably much more of a guess for a lot of people. But what do you get out of 10? Let me know in the chat. Let me know down below in the comments if you're watching this pre-recorded. And before we get into round 5, which I always do, I'll always tell you, if you're enjoying the quiz, just hit subscribe, hit the little bell. Literally take 5 seconds of your life, and it's completely free. Just hit the subscribe button and the little bell, and it will mean so much to the channel. Right, so what did you get out of 10? Let me know in the chat and the comments. I'll wait for this to catch up a little bit, because like I said before, there's a 20-second delay on the stream. But as you can see from your next round, it is 1 to 10 as before, except from now all of your answers are in decades. So all your answers are going to be from 1900 to the 1990s. I'm giving you the answers. They're the answers. You've got to put them in the right places, because each decade is only mentioned, is the only answer once. So it's only the answer once, and so if you put 1910 for an answer, you're not going to use it again. So there's your 10 answers. Put them in the right order, basically. I've had a message from one of my friends. So Silgo Rovers on loan at Blackpool. On loan at Blackpool. You went on loan at Blackpool. Seamus Coleman. Fair enough. Didn't know that. Cheers for that, mine. Right, so we got 5 out of 10s. Yeah, it wasn't a bad round. I bet some people did a lot worse. I think I would have done worse at that round, to be fair. I even wrote the quiz. Right, so let's get into your round 5 questions for this evening. So here we go, and as always, hit the subscribe button. I've already said it, haven't I? Hit the subscribe button anyway. Share it with your friends and family as well. We want to get bigger now. Come on, let's get the sharing out. Get a lot more people watching it. I know it's gone up from last week. Last week we had 6 or 7, and now we've got up to 10 now. So, well, hi if you're new. Right, so question 1: the decade in which the construction of the Empire State Building began. So remember, from the 1900s to the 1990s, use 1 decade and you can only use it once. So remember that. So the decade in which the construction of the Empire State Building began. Question 2. The decade in which Pokemon was created. Question 3. The decade in which Winston Churchill resigned as Prime Minister after he was aware that he was slowing down both physically and mentally. So the decade in which Winston Churchill resigned as Prime Minister after he was aware that he was slowing down both physically and mentally. Question 4. The decade in which the Titanic sank. The decade in which the Titanic sank. Remember, we're always live every single Friday at 10 to 7, so let your friends know for next week. So next week at 10 to 7, it's my birthday, so it's a special one. I mean, it's a special one. We're in lockdown, aren't we? You can't do out, so I might as well do a quiz. So get your friends along, 10 to 7, we'll go live next Friday. And next Tuesday as well, we got a expert quiz coming out. I believe it's animals. I think it's animals. Question 5. The decade in which Argentina won their first World Cup. I've just had some information come through, and because it's a Smoggie channel, might as well share it, because Ben Gibson looks like he's out for the rest of the season with injury. Oh dear. I know he doesn't play for us anymore, but he's a Borough lad, isn't he? So, not nice to see. Question 6. The decade the first ever aeroplane was invented. So, the decade the first ever aeroplane was invented. Question 7. The decade in which John Lennon passed away. So the decade in which John Lennon passed away. Question 8. The decade in which the award-winning movie Psycho was released. The first ever film to have a flushing toilet on it, I believe. The decade in which the award-winning movie Psycho was released. I think it was that film that had it. My hair is atrocious. It's doing my head in. Question 9. The decade in which World War II finished. So the decade in which World War II finished. And last but not least for you, round 5. The decade in which Pope, it's meant to be, so sorry about that. So the decade in which Pope John Paul II, Mickey Rooney and former Doctor Who Patrick Troughton were born. Oh, got it wrong. So the decade in which Pope John Paul II, Mickey Rooney and former Doctor Who Patrick Troughton were born in. Troughton. I can't pronounce his name. Is it Troughton? It's not Troughton, is it? Ugh. And that will complete your round 5 for this evening. And of course, your next round will be your picture round, which you'll see in a minute. Oh no, you want you to see the answers first. Oh my god, I'm going off it tonight. Really, I'm not with it tonight. So yes, you're going to get your answers first. So how do you do out of 10? Hopefully you did really well. Right, if you need to swap papers around, and we're just going to get straight into your answers. So hopefully no one had any duplicate decades on there. If you did, then one of them's going to be wrong. Right, so your question 1, here we go. The decade in which the construction of the Empire State Building began, that was 1930s. I should have put the actual years on there as well. I think that was bang on 1930, I believe, actually. Question 2. The decade in which Pokemon was created, that was the 1990s. Oh, 1990s. Question 3. The decade in which Winston Churchill resigned as Prime Minister after he was aware that he was slowing down both physically and mentally. That was the 1950s. Question 4. The decade in which the Titanic sank, I can tell you right now that was 1912, I believe. So that's the 1910s. Question 5. Let's see if we can get you 5 out of 5 for this round so far. The decade in which Argentina won their first Football World Cup, that was the 1970s. So England won their World Cup before Argentina won theirs. Question 6. The decade the first ever aeroplane was invented. So the decade that the first ever aeroplane was invented was the 1900s. Itchy back. Question 7. The decade in which John Lennon passed away, that is the 1980s. Three more to go. The decade in which the award-winning movie Cycle was released, that was the 1960s. Question 9. The decade in which World War II finished, that is 1940s. And if you got all 9 answers correct so far, then you have got question 10 correct as long as you've used the last remaining decade. So the decade in which Pope John II, Mickey Rooney and former Doctor Who Patrick were born in, 1920s. So what did you get out of 10? Let me know in the comments, let me know in the chat. And we'll see what you got out of 10 before we go into your next round. And as always, I'm just going to plug it one more time. If you are here and you're brand new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the little bell, hit the like button as well, leave comments, share the page with your friends and family. We're here every single Friday at 6:50 PM for a live stream, and we always upload an expert quiz on Tuesday nights as well. Like I said, I think it's animals coming up next week. So looking forward to that one. See what Hannah can get in that one, because I don't think she's got more than 10 on an expert round yet. Yeah. Boom! 10 out of 10. Well done, Maureen and Sean. Question 7 answer, Hannah. That was 1980. Well done, 10 out of 10. Got 5 out of 10s coming in as well. Right, so your final round this evening is the picture round. As always, you got your picture round last, so you're going to have your same structure as normal as well. So if you're all ready, let's get cracking with the picture round. So here we go, your final round for this evening. Let's get into it. Question 1. Who is this? So we'll always start off with your celebrity, who you can try and have to identify. Who is that for question 1? Seven out of 10 for Hannah as well. Well done. Question 2. What country is associated with this flag? So, what country is associated with this flag? Question 3. Name the children's TV character. So name the children's TV character. Question 4. Name the football club. So name the football club for question 4. Question 5. Name the brand/company. So name the brand/company. Question 6. Who is this celebrity as a child? Hey, I'm rocking these Stellas tonight, mate. Oh, let's open another one. Hey. Question 7. Name the chocolate bar. Hey, 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 boom, boom. If we say it too much, it'll become like sort of like a catchphrase in this channel, so let's not get into that. So name the chocolate bar for question 7. Question 8. Name the car logo. Question 9. Name the country from the outline. So name the country from the outline. And last but not least, question 10 is your movie scene. So name the movie from this scene. I don't need a specific one because this is a sequel to one. So just the name of the franchise of movie. Then, if you want 10 years of good luck and you want 10 correct answers on when we do the answers, then you've got to hit the subscribe button right now. So hit it right now for 10 years of good luck, and we'll go into your answers for round 6 picture round. So let's see how you all did this evening at your picture round. Swap papers or mark them yourself if you want to. Completely fine by me. Let's get into your answers for this evening's picture round. Who is this? That is George Ezra. George Ezra for question 1. Your question 2 is what country is associated with this flag? I didn't actually realise it was this country's flag, to be honest with you. But it's Dubai. So Dubai. Well done if you got that one correct. Question 3. Name the children's character. As we've all been saying in the chat already, I think a lot of people have got it correct. But it's Basil Brush. Basil Brush. I know it's Basil Brush. Don't take the mickey out of me. Basil Brush. Ha ha ha. Boom boom. Question 4. Name the football club. It's not an English football club. It is Spanish. It's Valencia. Question 5. Name the brand/company. My bad, yeah, it is UAE. Someone's telling me that it's UAE and not Dubai, so yeah, if you got UAE, so United Arab Emirates, give yourself a point as well. If you got Dubai, United Arab Emirates, yeah, give yourself a point. I just thought it was a frigging country, and I've googled flag of Dubai. Came up with that, so yeah. Name the brand/company. It's Adobe. Question 6. Who is this celebrity as a child? It's Anne Hathaway. Looks fairly similar, to be fair. Question 7 is name the chocolate bar. That is a twirl. Question 8, name the car logo. I'll just load this back up as well. It's Hyundai. Question 9, name the country from the outline. If you got this one wrong, then you might be a bit shocked, but it's France. And your final question for this evening was name the movie from this scene. And remember, if you draw, there's a tiebreaker question coming up, so just stay put, and we'll do another question after this one, and I'll see you all next week. So, it's Now You See Me 2. So, Now You See Me. The Magicians, as obviously as you can see. I love them movies. Brilliant. So, what did you get out of 10? What did you get out of 60? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat. Let me know on the Facebook page as well. If you head over to the Facebook page, there'll be posts coming up in roughly about half an hour's time asking what you got on the quiz. We interact on there quite a lot now, so just head over to the Facebook page at the Smoggie Quizmaster, give it a follow, You'll see a post on there every single day. There's a post on there, at least one post on there every single day. Remember, check us out on Tuesday at 6 p.m. for the expert quiz, which I believe is animals, if I'm not mistaken, coming up this Tuesday. Next Friday is my birthday. We're going to do a special quiz next Friday. I mean, special is still the same format and everything, but it's just because it's my birthday. I'll probably wear a hat. So, what have we got so far then? So we've got... we've got some ones coming through here. So we got 19 out of 30. We got 37 out of 60. 51 out overall. Hannah's worst quiz, 37 out of 60. Right, well, thank you so much for playing. Just take the tiebreaker anyway, even if you haven't drawn with anyone. Just see how close you get. It's a good one tonight. Let's see how many of you can get closest to this one, eh? So, as always, it's going to be a number, or see who can get the closest to it. And I mean, 51 overall is pretty decent, but I tell you what, I haven't had anyone get top marks 41. Well. But I haven't had anyone get top marks in any of my quizzes, not even an expert one. So, let's see if you can get top marks. Let's go for it. So your tiebreaker question for tonight is, in kilometres, what is the distance from Earth to the Moon? So who can get closest to that? In kilometres, what is the distance from Earth to the Moon? And always, just hit subscribe, everyone, if you're watching. Share it with friends and family. We'll be back here next Friday at 6:50 p.m. This is when I normally do my plug-in. While you're thinking about the tiebreaker, but I've already done it, so I was just repeating myself. I'll just sit in quiet. I'm going to do 10 more seconds. 9. Right. Let's go for it. So, in kilometres, what is the distance from Earth to the Moon for your tiebreaker this evening? Give yourself a point if you got the closest to 384,400 kilometres. Well done if you got the closest to that. Like I say, as always, we'll be back next week, 6:50 p.m. So, I'll just see you all then. And obviously, as always, we'll be uploading on Tuesday at 6 p.m. when we'll have our expert quiz. I believe it's on animals. So come along on Tuesday. Come along next Friday. Shout it out to your friends and family. We'll be here next Friday. See you all then. Bye for now. Peace.